Hello friends, this video on Ray Optics Part 45 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos till Part 44 before going ahead with Part 45. Move ahead and try to solve some problems based on whatever we studied so far. The problem says that a myopic person has been using spectacles of power -1 diopter for distant vision. During old age, he also needs to use separate reading glass of power +2 diopters. Explain what might have happened. So what does it say? A myopic person. So he already had myopia, that is short-sightedness. That means he was not able to see distant objects clearly. Right? So he was using a spectacles of power -1 diopter. So with the help of this, we can calculate the focal length of the lens. Right? So if power is -1 diopter, this implies that focal length would be 1 by P. That is 1 divided by -1, which is equal to -1 meter. That is -100 centimeter. So that means this is the focal length of the specs, right? So this also shows that what is my far point? Far point is 100 centimeters because this lens is used when the object is not able to see distant object clearly. So that means for this person, the far point is 100 centimeter. You are clear with near point and far point, right? Near point means the least distance of distinct vision and far point means the maximum distance of distinct vision. So now this is my far point, and what is my near point normally? Near point under normal condition is 25 centimeters, right? So now if an object is placed at infinity, where is the image formed? The image is generally formed at the focus. So now if an object is placed at any point between 25 centimeter and 100 centimeter, the image is visible due to the ability of the flexibility of the lens. Because of the flexibility of the lens, now if the object is located anywhere between this 100 centimeter and 25 centimeter, it is clearly visible. But if the object is placed closer to this near point, or if it is placed farther away from this 100 centimeter, in that case the visibility will decrease. Now during old age, he got another complaint. What happened in old age? He started using another glass, that is a reading glass. That means he started having problems in visible nearby objects, right? And as I told you, during old age, which disease is generally seen? That is presbyopia. That means the flexibility of the lens starts decreasing. So in this case, he started using another glass of power 2 diopters. That means in this case, the focal length was 1 by 2 diopters, that is 0.5 meters, which is equal to 50 centimeter. So that means in this case, now what happened, that the object between 25, now by using this lens, what was the advantage? Earlier he was able to see the objects lying between 100 centimeter and 25 centimeter, but now because of this, his far point got reduced. So now his near point has also got changed to 50 centimeter. So now the lens has the capability of changing between 50 centimeters and 25 centimeters. So earlier, what was the situation? Earlier, the lens has the capability to make an object clearly visible lying between 100 centimeter and 25 centimeter. But now the lens has the capability to make an object clearly visible if it lies between 50 centimeters and 25 centimeters. So this is the issue which has now taken place. That means now he is suffering from presbyopia, which arises due to the lesser flexibility of the eye lens. Let us look at the next problem. It says that for a normal eye, the far point is at infinity and the near point is about 25 centimeters from the eye. The cornea of the eye provides a converging power of about 40 diopters and the least converging power of the eye lens behind the cornea is about 20 diopters. From this rough data, estimate the range of accommodation. That means what is the range of view from near point to far point. So what is the total power of the eye lens? So what is the total power of eye lens? So total power would be the power of cornea plus the power of the lens, which will come out to be 40 plus 20, that is 60 diopters. So that means what is the net focal length of the eye lens? That is 1 by P, which is 1 by 60, that is 5 by 3 centimeters. This was meter. Right? So this is the focal length of this eye lens. Now, if the object is at infinity, so where will be the image formed? The image will be at the focal length. That means the image will be at 5 by 3 centimeter distance. Right? Now, what about nearby objects? For nearby objects, what will happen? The lens will use its maximum converging power, right? Because it will try to converge the rays as soon as possible. So for nearby objects, the eye lens will use its maximum converging power. Since the object is lying near, so it will try to converge all the rays as soon as possible so that the image is formed at the retina. Now in this case, U is minus 25 centimeters. Right now I am talking about nearby objects. Right? So it is minus 25 centimeter, and we know that the image in this case should form at retina. Right? Therefore, the focal length should be, so the focal length should be equal to focal length we can calculate using the thin lens formula, that is 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. U we already know, that is minus 25 centimeter. What is V? V is the image distance. Now where is the image formed? The image will be formed at retina. So now do we know the distance of the retina? We do know, because in the first scenario, what did we say? If the object is located at infinity, then the image will form at the focus. And that distance of that focus was 5 by 3 centimeters. But in that case also, that focus was on the retina. That means the distance of the retina is nothing but 5 by 3 centimeters. So in this case, this V is 5 by 3 centimeters. So using these values, we can calculate the value of F, which comes out to be 1 by 64 meters. So from this, we can calculate the power of the new power, that is P dash, which comes out to be 64 diopters. So we have to calculate the range of accommodation of the normal eye. So that means we will calculate the range of the eye lens. Therefore, in this case, what would be the power of eye lens? So power of eye lens will be 64D minus 40D, because 40D was the power of the cornea. So this would be 24 diopters. Therefore, what is the range of the eye lens? Therefore, range of the lens would be 20 diopters to 24 diopters. Right? So whenever you solve problems related to human eye, it is very important that you try to understand the problem logically. For example, in this case also, what we did, it told us that the far point is infinity, near point is 25 centimeters. So for far point, the image will be formed at focus, and the focus will be nothing but the retina. Therefore, we calculated the focal length, and that is our distance of the retina from the lens. Right? Now, in case of nearby objects, we knew that the object distance is 25 centimeters, and now we also know the distance of the image from the lens. So we were able to find out what the focal length should be for nearby objects. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.